Ass hats.
The gravity pulls you straight down. Earth from a bird's eye view. You should grow feathers and see this too. When you want to get off the darkest ground, the gravity pulls you straight down. When you want to get off the darkest ground, the gravity pulls you straight down. Clear sky.
Well, howdy, y'all, and welcome back, panel. We are here for another night, and we are here to have some fun, watch some stupid, and possibly have a few drinks. So, hello, panel.
Hello.
Yo.
Hello.
Oh dear, that was the most warm welcome I could imagine. All right, well, I do want to apologize to everybody for the very late start tonight. Things were ready on time, and then, Windows said, hey, by the way, we're going to update now. So that was fun.
But remember, by the standards, we're still 5 minutes ahead of our normal late starting time.
This is very true, indeed, and it is what it is. Windows likes to just keep me on my toes, but I do apologize for the very late start on that. Like I said, it just everything went to shit as soon as I opened up all the windows to get everything started. So, good times.
All the flies flew in. It was just terrible.
It was awful. Chris
Never
Costolis.
let Bill Gates run your life.
Chris Costolis in the live chat says, sounds as if the panel is hungover already. Yeah, that wasn't the most warm welcome from the panel, but
Hung out and dried.
All right.
No, I never. Ass hats.
Thanks, Jen.
I'm sorry.
Don't
I'm
worry,
like,
she's on a 2-minute delay, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Time dilation there.
Exactly. Well, should we go around the room and do our panel intros? We have with us tonight Jenny Morgan.
Oh, fine. Good evening. I literally just woke up like 3 minutes ago, so fortunately I don't run a PC, so I knew that the system would fire up right away and work. So I was able to still get here in time for the curtain. So good evening, everyone. Let's have fun.
That was really my plan. I was delaying because you weren't here, obviously. That was it. We'll go with that at least. Yes, and we do have a $5 super chat from Rangerman9404. He said, even Windows wanted to stall the stupid we're about to view. Yeah, I think so. It was right after I opened up the movie night videos folder. So you might not be wrong. We also have with us tonight on the panel, Mom NATO.
Hello, folks. How's everybody?
We're here. How are you doing tonight?
I'm better. I don't feel like I did last week. Last week was just a horrible week.
Well, that's good. I'm glad you're feeling better this week, at least.
Yes.
And we're glad to have you here with us tonight again, Mom NATO.
Yay!
We also have with us tonight Chris Kelling.
Yeah, I actually made it. I thought it was going to be coming in late. It turned out right on time.
Right on time, as you know. That's movie night time for you. Well, we're glad to have you here with us too, Chris. Thank you for showing up tonight. We also have RJ with us tonight.
Yes, I put the camera on briefly to show that I'm not a digital simulation. Or
That's still a debate.
I think any one that comes up with a simulation that looks as bad as I do really deserves all they get.
Well, we're glad to have you here with us, RJ. We also have with us tonight Tornado.
Hey, what does the scouter say about the stupid level tonight?
I mean, I'm pretty sure every Friday night is a high level of stupid. I don't know that there's
over
not
9,000.
Yeah, I don't think there's a night when it's not a high level of stupid.
Ow.
Yes, volume, child, volume. Hello, Alan Thincar.
All right. We also have with us tonight Bo.
Bobo's
He
here?
is here.
He is. Is he muted?
Thinking that I might need some stupid, but I'm starting to. Fuck it. I regretted it way before I came in here.
Oh, you always bring your own anyways.
Yeah, I do.
Oh,
And I've
that's
been
harsh.
going 2 weeks without it, so.
That's
Ugh.
true.
No, poor Bo.
Well, I did promise no Claudia tonight, so you're safe on
Yeah,
that.
you did.
Oh,
That,
did
that
we
does
have
help.
Claudia
But
last week?
We didn't have her last week either. We've had like 3 weeks with no Claudia now, so.
Yay!
to be honest, I haven't been in the best of moods the last couple of weeks here, but
people really hate Claudia, don't they?
Yeah,
you could
I
say
think
that.
so.
Tornado, close your Discord.
I think it was me.
Excuse me.
And last but not least, we have Sean Hufford.
Hello.
Hello.
How are we all doing tonight?
Fantastic. How are
fully
you
stocked
doing?
with moist?
Not yet. Give it time.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
jeez.
Wait a minute.
Keep us posted.
Isn't Purple here?
Yes, all of a
Yeah,
sudden.
he just walked in.
Hey, Purple.
Splendid.
Yeah, I was gonna challenge that last part.
Well, hello, Purple. We're glad to have
Hey,
you with
nobody's
us.
very procrastinating than I am. I'm always going to be last.
It's all good.
I was going to join the Procrastinators Club, but never got around to it.
Oh,
Yeah, it's
jeez.
one of the few skills I've truly mastered.
I kept putting it off. Well, we're glad to have you with us tonight, Purple. It is a special weekend for you, is it not?
Yeah, it's my birthday on Sunday.
It is.
Happy
birthday
birthday.
to you.
you.
And then it's
Happy
and then
birthday.
Lavender Ladies is the day after mine.
Indeed, we have the Lavender Ladies. We have Purple, and then we have the Lavender Lady, and we have Super Chat Matt, Amy Hogan's son. So we have quite a few birthdays this week.
And Tornadoes was last week.
Yes, his was the 9th, I believe, because it was the
Yes.
same day as my
Yes.
sister's.
We still have his ice cream cake.
It's a popular
So what
month.
go-
We had my mom and
so
my
what-
sister last week.
So what goes on in October that everybody wants to fuck about?
I don't know. I was born in October, so it clearly isn't that.
I don't know. My brother's was in October, October 4th.
Yeah, it's weird. Those are popular months, July and October. But
what
in
stupid
How
thing
can you
about
be
that
3
day?
months negative age? That doesn't make any sense.
Oh, Bo.
you let me know
This
on
is
that,
why
Bo.
You brought an extra load today, didn't you?
Yeah.
All right, let's pull up our wheel here. Give me 1 second.
Ah, the wheel of stupid.
All right, there is our wheel. Woohoo!
There are
So
words on
Oh.
it that I can't see.
there are. You're correct. The words are repeating, monsters, uncool trees, hoax, vibrations, and crystals.
There's unrest in the forest.
The uncool trees, you know, wow. Are these ones that don't wear berets and can't do rap poetry?
Now, we definitely need to debunk that one because obviously
could you
all
do-
trees are cool.
Chris, could you do something so that we see more than just your forehead
Sorry. I forgot.
But it's a splendid forehead, you have to admit.
Yes, yes.
Oh, I wasn't judging.
Oh, okay.
And just for people out there, he is not going bald. It's his brain that has been growing for decades.
Well, we
It's
have on
just the
our
skin
wheel
that has been
tonight
moving back.
No receding hairline. He has an exceeding brain line.
Well,
I like that.
All right. So anyway, the movies on our wheel tonight, or the videos, are The Hidden Powers of Frequency and Vibration, Monsters MGTOW, NASA Hoax, Cassini's Saturn on Flat Earth, Super Simple Guide to Crystals, Beginners, Part 1, Cool and Uncool Trees, and The Meaning of Repeating Number Patterns, Numerology.
Ooh.
Fibonacci sequences?
So, yeah. Definitely should be interesting.
Just a minor question.
Yeah.
This cool, not cool tree thing. So the type of plant that you would use to make a bush, or a bush. If you let that thing grow, could you call it a tree? Because
I'm
in
not
that case,
sure.
Real big bush.
Yeah, I mean, because in that case, there are definitely uncool trees. There are some types of trees in that case that are disgusting. They stink. When you walk past them, yeah. When I walk past them, I tend to not be able to breathe. Can't remember what they're called.
Yeah, but doesn't it matter what the other trees think about it?
And I do want to clarify, I did promise no Claudia. Cernian says Claudia is present. No, none of these are Claudia videos. As stupid as they may sound, none of them are Claudia videos.
Oh, Claudia's in a category
she is
all by
present,
herself,
but not here.
That's actually a good thing. I don't need any more scares about Claudia.
Yeah.
I was letting the dog out last night, and I heard this crunch as I stepped down, and I stepped on something soft. Turned out I stepped on a toad.
Ew.
Oh.
Thankfully, I was wearing
Frog
shoes.
pate?
Yeah,
No,
we have a lot of them by us.
No, I didn't actually hurt him. He was jumping and moving after I.
Oh.
I
No
don't know.
animals were damaged in the course of this joke. Okay, good.
Oh no, I don't know. He took off running, and I didn't see him dead the next morning. So.
It's a plus.
all right,
Not dead is a good thing.
But you may get a lawsuit from the Frogs Union, though.
Maybe.
All right. Well, shall we spin the wheel?
Yeah.
Spin
the wheel.
Turn. Show us the stupid that we should burn.
Oh God.
Spin it.
Why does Tornado sound so chippy tonight?
Oh,
that's eerie.
All right. It is repeating.
He was working the Cobra earlier.
It is our the meaning of repeating number patterns, numerology video.
Numerology.
Oh, man. Thanks for the image there, RJ. That's,
You're welcome.
Oh dear.
Why did I bother? Sleeping. Comfy.
I really wonder how it is Tornado and his mom are always in here together and still manage to live together.
Yeah.
Lots and lots of.
That's one of the mysteries of the universe.
Yeah.
This is the only place on Earth where they can both be experienced at the same time.
Yeah,
I think it's like a quantum
and
effect.
Probably somebody getting slipped with a couple of Valium every now and then.
I've learned to retreat inside my own head.
I think we're doing a good job of delaying before the video starts.
We are. Very good job.
By the way, Jess, did you figure out what that bug was?
Some kind of jumping spider.
Gymnastic spiders are dangerous.
And it's a cute one too.
It was.
These
I don't know
things
about
are
cute.
They don't mess up your rooms with cobwebs or anything. They go hunting.
That is hideous.
They are a little startling when they move about then.
Oh, I thought you meant the guy on the screen.
Numerologist?
I mean,
Yes, this is
the
our
gray ones we
numerology
have,
guy.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. The
Well,
spider.
how big was that creature?
Oh, super tiny.
Oh, I'm guessing as an adult, they're probably what a centimeter, 1.5 centimeters more or less in length.
Yeah. So I was thinking that thing was like 1 or 2 inches, and it was like I don't think I'll ever go to New Jersey. Ever.
What, did she take a
No,
picture of the spider or
they
something?
yeah, I did.
harmless.
It was very tiny. It looked bigger in the picture.
Hey, JC, it just dawned on me. Some people might not have a single clue about what we're talking about.
Yeah. That's very
no,
true.
Maybe mention the Twitter thing.
You
There
know.
was a picture of the sex toy.
Yes, it
And
was very tiny. Only about a centimeter long.
Is there much of a market for spider sex toys?
a centimeter. A centimeter is a half an inch.
Yes, I know.
Yeah.
It's the tiniest.
Is
It's the tiniest
0.5
size.
centimeters. That's correct. Yeah.
Hey, it might not be used for the same use, okay?
Up a little more.
It's not the size; it's how you use it.
Exactly.
Says the one who has the small one. Yeah. I know.
And back off about 2 feet.
So is this vertebrate we're looking at the numerology guy?
It is, yes,
Oh
absolutely.
yay!
The vertebrate have a name?
I'm sure he
Grok.
does.
It's Grok.
Grok.
Yeah, I'm sure he has a name. I don't remember it offhand. It's been so long because he's been in the folder for quite some time.
They're
Poor
little
folder.
it's so old there are actually cobwebs on the hard drive.
That's where the spider came from.
It's nice. It's nice how you call it a folder.
Yeah.
At least it's not a black widow. Those
No.
things
And does and that folder does it sound sticky when you open it?
Ew.
That's between her and the folder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of people are saying that this guy looks like Anthony Riley.
He isn't that bad.
No, not at all.
And also, at least Anthony is English.
I
Yeah.
need to know in advance, are these going to be like English numbers or metric numbers?
They might be like
English
Roman numbers.
Oh, okay, yeah. I don't recommend ever trying to do long division with Roman numerals. It's really a pisser.
Actually, these, according to the title of this video, these are angel numbers.
Ooh,
Angel.
this is neat.
Oh.
I like angel numbers.
That makes me think of the Guardian Angel videos of Logix.
I was
Oh,
wondering if
geez.
it was like connected to that poll I saw on Twitter today about should we teach Arabic numbers in school?
Yeah.
I don't
I've
know.
heard of natural numbers and real numbers and imaginary numbers and surreal numbers, but this is going to be a new opening up to me about the angel numbers.
Well, I guess we should go ahead and start then.
Yeah,
Are
I
natural
mean,
numbers organic?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
We need to keep
Yeah, you don't
going
want to
here.
use any preservatives on your natural numbers, otherwise they turn into irrational numbers.
all right. Well,
Actually,
what do
I-
you?
Wouldn't they
I
turn
think
into
what-
erratic
I hate
numbers?
that.
No,
Well,
earlier
What
I-
today-
happened?
I think we're gonna move on.
Well,
Now that
on
we've
the shows,
delayed
we
quite
discovered
enough.
if you stall long enough, you don't actually have to watch the stupid.
That's true,
Yeah,
but
we
you
try.
know.
We do try.
Yeah, you know, they keep trying to derail me here, but we're gonna plow through it.
Oh, by the
Alright.
way, I already have the custom numerology thing that I really want to say later on when we get into that.
Alright.
May I ask a question?
Yes.
Panel, would you rather have spatulas for hands or
Oh
springs
my.
for feet?
Anyway, we're moving
Springs
on.
for feet.
RJ,
Springs for feet, yep.
And why?
Springs for
hey,
because you can jump further.
quit
Bouncy,
encouraging
bouncy,
the
bouncy,
bad
bouncy.
behavior.
Preservation of energy.
All right, we're gonna get started. Here we go, guys.
Okay.
People at this time are seeing lots of repeating number patterns or different combinations of number patterns in their life
Or
popping up
Australian.
every time they turn their
That
phone
sounds
over
Australian.
or every
Shush!
time they look at the computer screen or the clock or something. Not like you're looking out for it, they're just there. It just happens in these moments. And we call these repeating number patterns, we call it synchronicity. And there's a whole study and a science behind this. We call it angel numbers too. So a whole study and a science behind this because
He is British.
I think
Yeah,
Chris.
no
I
doubt.
think Chris Kelling had that one first.
Yeah, Yeah, sorry, I was pushing my spacebar thinking I was going to raise my hand. I don't know why. But anyhow,
Oopsie.
there's a whole science behind what? Stupidity? Or
Well, we know
studying
there's
of
none of that.
coincidences?
Yeah. I
The
think
muddling of
coincidences
truth.
is more like it. Tornado, you had your hand up?
Everyone knows that the angel numbers always add up to 180. Oh, wait, those are the angles of a triangle. My mistake.
All
That was
right.
good.
Well, let us see what else he has to say.
Put your hand down then.
The universe is made up of mathematics, sacred geometry, and this science
Aw.
is called
Frank!
numerology.
Oh no.
Uh,
No, the universe is not.
I'm not sure who had that one first, so we'll start with Tornado just because his hand came up first.
I'm going to emulate spirit science with a British accent. And what you see here is the cosmic rain pace through which ideas can flow out of the mind's ass.
So a dodecahedron is sacred, but what is that? I forget now.
Mom Nato, you also
I
had your
forgot,
hand
but
up?
something else, isn't it?
What is this thing called sacred geometry?
Oh, you have yet to
Is
watch
it-
spirit
Is it
science.
like blessed by God or something?
Well,
Yeah.
no, but
That would be actually really interesting to see, considering, prove it.
okay.
Actually, there is such a thing as a sacred geometry, and the only sacred geometric shape is a circle, because if you study the Bible well enough, you'll notice that it's just one gigantic circular reasoning.
Well, yes, we know that.
Well, actually,
Science and Broken Gate comes to mind.
can I explain this?
No. Let's just watch the video.
We also had Bo with the hand up.
Yeah. Thankfully, I can't remember verbatim what nonsense he said, but the universe is not mathematical. I mean, we humans made up the thing called mathematics to, explain everything around us. So, yeah, no.
Wait, we made
Shut
it
up,
up or we discovered it?
We made it
Well,
up.
I would say it's a mix of the two.
There's actually a huge, long-standing and intractable dispute among mathematicians as to which one of those or either are in fact the case. I'm a little
Indeed.
bit on the side that mathematics exists independent of our deciding on it. Like,
Yeah.
you're never going to make a thing where 1 + 1 = 8.
No.
We
But
discovered mathematics. We made the symbol set as a language to explain it.
Exactly.
Yeah, but we did not invent it. Yeah.
E to the pi
We,
power
uh,
plus 1 = 0, whether you like it or not.
Right.
Yeah, we
But
we
the
had the
oper-
brain
but the-
power to translate it into usable words and search.
Yeah.
And we
But
call it math.
the operators of mathematics are used to prove itself. So isn't that circular as well?
Oh,
Well,
not
I mean,
really.
math is only correct as long as you apply it correctly. So,
Saying one
So
plus
that's
one
not an answer to that one.
Well,
So what
you
you're-
can do
you're-
math
what you're-
without the symbols. You can have a pile of sticks, and you can see that this many sticks plus this many equals this many.
I challenge you to take those sticks into a Fourier transform.
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
Give me enough of them, and I can take the sticks and build a geodesic dome.
Well, yeah, you do remind me of Bucky Fuller a little bit.
Anyway,
All right. Well,
the whole
shall
thing about the sacred geometry thing is that basically it's finding cool-looking patterns that supposedly explain something
all right.
related to New Age woo, but don't actually explain anything at all.
Well, we are going to continue on. We're only a half a minute into our video.
I
So,
do have my little hand up there.
oh, you do? When did that go
Yeah.
up? Look at that.
Yeah.
RJ's got
I
his
just
hand up.
wanted to know, is there a distinction between sacred and profane geometry? Would the profane geometry like be
Ooh.
measuring dildos or something?
Might be.
Ooh.
Good question.
They must be purple.
Yeah. There we go. Yeah. What number
Like
is
Mom's
purple anyway?
Bob.
Child, you're going to die later.
I'm sorry.
Hey, we're all
All
going to
right.
die sometime.
Well,
Yeah, but in Tornado's case, it may be sooner rather than later. Listen to Mom, NATO.
It will be much sooner if he doesn't shut his mouth.
all right. Shall we continue on?
Yeah,
Uh,
as a mathematician, and apparently there are several of them in this room today, I think we're going to be more than casually interested in to hear what little fart face has to say.
Oh, poo. Hold on. I gotta, when I restarted my computer for the last time, I forgot, to restart the counter, app.
Oh no.
So I hit the button twice to you know, to move forward the drink counter, but it has not, done so because I don't have the program open.
Well, that's symbolic. That's a symbolic mathematical coincidence because the drink counter at equal to 0 is going to be
There we go.
exactly equal to the intellect of this guy.
Well, now I fixed it. There we go.
Now it's ahead of him.
I believe there was 2 drink calls as of now. So
Yeah.
And we're not doing the drink call thing anymore.
I was
I'm assuming that he's going to be dealing primarily, or I'm predicting he's going to be dealing primarily with whole rational numbers and nothing really fancy schmancy like pi or phi.
What was the second word you spoke there?
Bye.
Assume.
No. You said whole rational
Whole,
numbers.
whole numbers or rational counting numbers, 1, 2, 3,
Yeah,
4,
but-
5,
but-
things like that.
Yeah, but you said rational, and we're dealing with this guy?
Oh, well, yeah, that's another matter. Yeah.
all right.
And is there
Let's-
really a
let's-
difference
let's
between
continue
4 divided by
on.
4 and 1?
Even a broken clock is right twice a day.
Exactly.
All right.
a
Well,
day.
let's move on.
Yeah, let's find out what this guy
Apologies.
who's not centered in
So,
his frame.
if you've ever had one of those moments where you've seen repeating number patterns or you've seen combination number patterns and you've wondered what the hell is going on, what's the universe trying to speak to me, then this
6969696969.
is the video for you 'cause I'm going to show you exactly how to work it out and decode the universe's messages for you.
Spiritual awakening.
Yoga.
Ooh, authenticity.
I'm betting on him abusing pareidolia like
Nouns.
no one else.
Jamie Moonday.
Look, he does have a name.
Yeah.
Monday.
Oh,
Funny surname,
I can't say thank God it's Monday.
So, in the practice, the science of numerology, we get 2 different types of repeating.
Scientific numerology.
He's a yogi.
Oh, notice
Is that like Yogi Bear?
And spiritual mentor.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
what?
A yogi is a guy who leads a class of
Yes.
Yoga instructor.
yoga.
He's
Indeed.
just one of the better coaches that the Major League Baseball's
Yogi
ever
Bear.
had.
Exactly. I was just thinking about he's the not your typical bear.
Yeah. All right.
I was thinking of the guy who gave us "It Ain't Over Till It's Over."
Yeah.
Patterns, and you'll know these in your life. One is called echo, and the other is called a combination pattern. Now, the echo repeating number pattern is
Echo?
self-explanatory, isn't it? It's one of these
Echo?
numbers like 777, 888, 111, 1111, 222, etc. It repeats. It
666. Come on, you want to say it? Say it.
Yes,
666.
Tornado?
Yeah. Say it. Yeah.
Yeah, I see that all the time whenever the clock strikes. Let's see,
22.
Well, that and 3:33, 4:44, and 5:55. It's nothing special.
And
So
11:11.
you wouldn't say 666 either. 666 o'clock.
So that would be 7:06.
Jen. Jen being a smartass.
That would be 7:06, Jen. That would completely ruin it. Sorry.
Oh dear. And Chris Kelling, you had your hand up?
06, 05, 04, 03, 02.
Oh my.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
oh.
let's see. Boeing was then into numerology with 777, the 787 Dreamliner.
Hold on, did you just say 777-7873?
No, I said 777, 787 Dreamliner. Dreamliner is the name of the plane of the Boeing 787.
8675309.
Also, wouldn't it be fair to say
I'd
that
hate
this
to be
guy
Jenny
sucks
with that
at
number.
IP addresses?
Yeah.
Okay, that was...
Especially
that was
when you're
bad.
trying to do a submap. Subnet mask, yeah. 255, 255.
Yeah. RJ, you had your hand up?
Yeah, you can spot a certain feature here because although if you have 7 oranges, you have a physical quantity, and if you have 8 oranges, you have one more. The features that he's dealing with are relating to the symbols that we use, and the reason why there's a number 8 as a distinct symbol is because we have a base 10 system, so we have room for it. If you were to do everything in binary, there would be all zeros and ones, and the whole world would look so different. Can you imagine how many repeats you're going to get on the symbols on a digital disc? It's absolutely astonishing. There's zeros and ones everywhere.
And the hex
but
number
that's why
has
we-
16. So
Yeah, and that's why we
A, B,
cheat
C,
by
D, E,
using
F.
hex. Yeah.
So it's going to be fun to spot how many of his examples are due. If, for example, you have 555 and you add 222 to it, you get 777. But that's in base 10. That's not in other bases. And so if you were using base 6 or a decimal, you wouldn't have these relationships. So how much of what he's going to be waving at us are due to the accident of the fact that we have a decimal coding system that makes use of the Arabic numbers that were stolen from the Hindus?
Well, hey, I may be going out on a limb here, but the Mayans, didn't they use base 12?
No, actually, I think it was base 20.
Well, that's not as bad as 12.
Okay, you're all too late. We already argued about base 8 and base 12 in the side chat. We're done with that.
Yeah.
Oh, well,
And,
excuse me.
Purple, you made a good point.
Fine.
Purple, you made a good point. You said,
because that's how many fingers they had.
Anyway.
No, that's why we have the decimal system. So, it's because of the number of fingers we have. Unless you cut one off, then you have.
Purple made a good point in the side chat. Do you want to read your message there about the IP address, Purple?
Oh, I was just asking if an IP address was the location of a porta potty.
Yes, that is all we need to know.
Yes,
that is the
indeed.
important part. So, with that, we will move on.
Yeah.
An echo repeating number pattern. There's a second form of number pattern that is less known about, and it's called the combination number pattern, and this is like 9, 11 and 2, 7, 4 or whatever it is that shows up for you.
911D?
It's good to do form the
Yes, Tornado?
So those
Shut one of
combination
those off.
numbers that seem random, I noticed he listed one of them as 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, he really should have listed it as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You know why? Because I suspect that that's the same combination this idiot has on his luggage.
Spaceballs reference.
Got the same combination on my luggage!
All right.
Oh,
And
no.
Chris Kelling, you had your hand up?
Oh, phew.
Yes, I did. I keep thinking of Fibonacci.
As do we all.
For those who don't know, Fibonacci is a sequence of numbers where you add the two previous numbers to get the next number of the sequence. So 0 plus 1 equals 1, 1 plus 1 equals 2, 1 plus 2 equals 3, 2 plus 3 equals 5, etc., etc., etc. That's an actual scientific, explainable phenomenon.
Approach?
Yeah, but it's completely meaningless and purposeless. So it's just actual legitimate science. Whoa, it's bullshit. Who cares? Who fucking cares? What 1 plus 2 equals?
Thanks, Jack.
And then it's a sequence, big deal. Who cares?
Well,
Although it turns out that a lot of plants and other things actually are structured according to the Fibonacci series, which
Yeah,
of
and
course
that's what I was trying to get to. So
yeah, Da
it
Vinci, I
looks
think,
cool.
is
So
one of the
I'm
early
sorry,
ones
Jen.
to notice that.
I'm destroying your
It just
Well,
looks cool.
Who cares how many seeds there are in a sunflower?
Well, a sunflower seed lover will care.
Oh, jeez, RJ.
I challenge them to count each sunflower to verify that that's true.
You're gonna get emails from the Sunflower Seed Lovers Association now.
Yeah,
I'm not
you
afraid.
might.
They're gonna throw pollen at you.
Oh God. Well, that could
All
be a
right.
problem.
Yeah.
Well,
Okay, let's hear what
let's
Smiling Jack has
continue
to say.
on. Yeah, we're only 2 minutes in, so let's see what we got.
Distinction between the two, because that's going to help us a little bit later. So,
Yeah.
these numbers will add up. In numerology, we want to add the numbers up. Let me give you an example. Let's say we see 2, 2, 2, 2. Well, what do all of those add up to? They add up to 8. But let's say we add another 2 onto
In
that.
a
Then they add up
particular
to 10,
base.
don't they? Now, 10's a double-digit number. In numerology, we always have to get things.
Only
Wait.
in base 10.
What does this have to do with? It's stupid.
Well, isn't it obvious?
Yeah.
I'm just like
No,
I'm-
I tried.
I'm just dumbfounded. All right.
10
I mean, is it
not
even
1
possible
plus
to-
0?
Is it possible to anthropomorphize? Is that the right way of
Well,
saying
just
it?
the
Numbers?
his so 1 so 10 is 1 plus 0 equals 1. No, that's not what 10 is, you dumbass.
10 is
That is
10
one
is 10 and 1 is
0
1.
after each other. Yeah.
Oh boy. All right.
Down to a single digit number. So let's say we did 2, 2, 2, 2, 5 2s. That adds up to 10, which is a double digit number. So we then have to add those numbers together again. 1 plus 0 equals
Just as
1.
well have been
Then when
50
we got that
because
single digit, we
you know,
call this single digit that they all add up
10
to the
Drink.
miracle.
plus the 5 2s, that would be well times the 5 2s. That would be. What the hell is this guy on?
He's
about?
saying that 2 plus 2 plus 2 is 10, right? And then when you add up the numbers in 10, that's what 10 equals. But that's
Why would you want to do that?
right. Why, like on what planet does that make sense? Not certainly not this one. Maybe Planet X. I mean, maybe that's
And,
something new
yeah,
for
and
Cloudy.
Here I thought prime numbers sucked. Holy crap!
Here, I've got. Let's
Jeez.
try it with letters. I got 5 letters or 4 letters. Let's add F plus U plus C plus K. What do
Yeah.
you get, dude?
Tornado,
Depends
you
on
had
the
your hand
language.
up.
Oh, sorry. Oh man, this idiot. Oh, jeez.
Yeah, it just so happens that this man knows how to add single-digit numbers together to make 2-digit numbers. It's not the fact that you could just look at the 5 2s and just put a comma in between the second 2 and the third 2 to get 22,222, which is its own independent number. This guy is literally incapable of working in anything that is bigger than 2 digits.
I wonder if you can do tabs
So he-
elimination. No, that's just comma elimination.
But wait a minute. Wouldn't this make him an excellent flat earther? I mean, they tend to hate big numbers.
Well, there is Russian vids.
Yeah.
I said the word. Don't say it quite. Don't say it too.
Yeah, I know, because that'll make them. Yeah.
RJ, you had your hand up?
Yeah. Believe it or not, what we're seeing here is a time travel episode. We are now looking at the kinds of minds that have been circulating around the occultic way of thinking for thousands of years. This particular example of numerology is heavily based on base 10, the number system that we've used for the last couple of thousand years. But there were minds like that in all other cultures that would just play basically a word or number association game. and they would then move on to anything that could be connected to anything else. Like you get into a written numerology where you associate the letters of the alphabet, whichever one you're using, with particular numbers. And so now you can associate words with numbers, and then you can add those up to make more numbers. And basically they can just spend their time making connections all up the yin yang.
Right.
Now, given how big the universe is and how big the numbers are and how many symbols that we have, anybody that can't manage to make umpteen connections that seem meaningful to them is positively useless, because it's real easy. You could go through Moby Dick or a set of telephone numbers from a telephone book and find some relations that are going to make sense and coincidences that could go along. And these sorts of people contribute absolutely nothing to anything.
Yeah.
33.
I literally, I can't believe that this actually works, because the numerology thing that I have typed up in a word numerology thingy is 3304, which basically adds up to 10, so I guess it's the miracle number 1. Would anyone like to know what it actually says?
Sure.
This goes out to Jamie Moonday. What you have just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard. At no point in your rambling, incoherent response were you even close to anything that could be considered a rational thought. Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to it. I award you no points, and may God have mercy on your soul.
Who invented numerology?
It's a good question.
Most everybody in the occult movement in one form or another, and for that matter, Bible code people. That pops over to that area. You find numerology cropping up in the weirdest of contexts. And it's that people just hate coincidences, and they want there to be meaning to things. And so, since numbers are everywhere, it's something they're going to look at.
Right.
It's actually 3319 because one of the words was misspelt, so it was pints. So I award you no pints, and may God have mercy on your soul. That's even better.
All right. Well, shall we see what Chris has to say, and then we'll move on.
Well, I'm just looking at his top line there, where it's 2, 2, 2, 2. It's 2 to the 5th at that point, which would be 32. So,
well, but that is employing that sinful, evil multiplication.
Mm-hmm. Well, there is no plus sign between those 5 2s and the first one.
And you notice they don't do like division or other stuff. It's all just kind of basic addition things. So
wouldn't it be 320?
These are for people that at some point discovered the plus sign, and they've been running with it ever since.
Well, he's got 2 2 2 2 2, so that would be 32, and then he's got times 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2, so that would be 320, not 1.
And you know it turns into 1.
Order, by the way.
So this is your miracle number 1. Now,
Yeah.
it strikes me that since there's only 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 available, that there aren't a hell of a lot of miracle numbers you got handy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it gets even worse, because if you throw the plus sign between those two, you get basically 32 plus 10. You know what that equals?
Didn't I just say that?
No, 32 plus 10.
Oh, plus 10. Yeah, 4.
It gives you the ultimate answer to like the universe and
but there's no plus
42.
sign there.
Yeah, then you have to do 4 plus 2.
Well,
And
hey,
so now-
we're talking
now
about
the-
miracle
Now they're
numbers.
miracle number 6.
Which is also 2, 2, 2.
Bo, you also had your hand
So it
up.
brings you way back to the
should
beginning
we,
of the whole discussion.
And what about 2, 2,
Should we
20?
make a wager? Should we make a wager here whether or not this guy will be consistent in his ramblings?
Ooh,
Sucker man.
I don't think we need to make a wager on that.
Wait a minute. You know, this guy could maybe teach us why 2020 has been such a bizarre year.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
It
if
could
this
be
guy,
numerology.
and I'm not being bashful here, but if this guy legitimately suffers from OCD, for example, he would not, he would stay consistent. If that's the case, I wouldn't hold that to him. But if he isn't consistent, he's gonna get it.
I wouldn't hold anything against this guy. I would only want to be that close.
Purple, you had
true.
your hand up?
Yeah, I
you can't
just
be
want to
worse
say
than Riley.
you just don't understand numerology. There's no way this will work if you don't insert random symbols at will.
But
And
the
also,
question
could
is,
you
can
even
you get
get
Will
two-
into the room?
Hey, could you even get 2 numerologists who are not allowed to speak to each other, by the way, during a test? Would they be able to come up with the same results? No, they wouldn't. So,
You ever try to read the horoscopes from 2 different papers on the same day?
Yeah. Or like feng shui. Nothing is more hilarious than to bring in a second feng shui person who rearranges the previous feng shui person's room.
actually, I've heard of I think it was probably in a movie or something where in a classroom where the teacher gave everybody today's horoscope of the one previous, the one next to them, I think it was. And they ended up saying, "Oh yeah, this really, this is really close to what I'm thinking here." Yeah, and then he later reveals that every single one of them was the same.
Now, by the way, there will be a mega drink if this guy makes the mistake of bringing up tarot cards. Because
All right.
that's
Well,
an area I
anyway,
know really well.
let's move on and see what he's got to say.
Yeah, tarot.
Yeah.
All right.
Boom, DA.
Here we go, guys.
Number. Now the miracle number, you can use this for entertainment purposes, or you can use this to really change your
big
life.
laughs.
It's up to you. I'm not claiming that it works, but it has in my life, and this
Mike?
is the message that I really wish to get across, because this is life changing when we start to know the benefit that the universe wants to give to us. The miracle number is the benefit, the single number that it all adds down to, the synchronicity, the echo repeating number, or the combination repeating number, forms this single digit miracle number. And I'm going to tell you for what benefit the universe is trying to give to you for each miracle number. So if you've had your synchronicity combination, your repeating number combination, and it's an echo or a combination repeating pattern, and you've added it up to a single digit number, and it equals 1.
Yes, RJ?
Yeah, you can see an obvious problem is his 22222 example, that like apparently all of the human beings that existed before the development of the Arabic number system would not know what a 2222 what. Would you have like 22,222 marbles falling onto you? How would you even detect that? That means the universe was unable to tell them their secret numbers before now.
Wouldn't the sacred number be pi?
Oh yeah, but I've heard that
I
pi
mean, it
are square,
contains
but
all the
I
other
am convinced
numbers.
that pi are round.
It contains all the other numbers and continues forever. That
By
sounds
the
pretty
way-
sacred to me.
Yeah, well,
But-
and e to the pi I
Actually,
power plus
Unless
1
it's
equals
too
0.
hot for
All the
eating.
basic constants are formed in a single formula. Oh, take that,
Well,
Mr. Euler.
By the way, this freeze frame here is also going in my screenshot gallery. Of,
Oh yes, he's got that
Deer in the headlights
Justin
look.
Timberlake's scared by a cat look.
Yeah.
He's got that I backed up too far, too close to that thing coming out of the wall.
Yeah.
Look.
Or he looks the way we all think of what his argument.
Yeah, exactly. And Bo, you had your hand up?
Yeah, I know I'm not the best person to read facial expressions, etc. on the go, unless it's someone I know already. But I got this awful vibe of him when you less than 3 seconds after you restarted the video. I think he is laughing and lying his ass off. He's doing this to troll people.
What
That's
is
my
he
bet.
doing, Sean Hufford?
He's pulling
Would
it
that
out.
be
Damn it.
making stuff up?
It would be. I'm pretty sure that's what he's doing.
Pulling
I
shit
always
out of
give
his
everybody the
ass.
doubt and assume that they're a fucking idiot just from the start. They're not being disingenuous. They're
Yeah,
just
well,
really stupid.
I mean,
but
that's
that
usually the
vibe I got
safer
there,
bet.
I'm convinced now that he is. Yeah, he knows exactly what he's lying about.
Well, then
and
he is a pathetic
yes.
wretch and deserves only our contempt.
Well, maybe not a wench, but a wrench. Yeah. Right?
Let's hear some more stupid.
All right. Yes, let us continue on.
I want to find the science.
Like-minded in that example there. Then 1 is your miracle number. So the benefit that the universe is trying to give you through the synchronicity.
No, it's the loneliest
through
number,
one,
not
it's a
miracle.
fresh start. A new
Number 9.
beginning. Of course,
Number
this is
9.
self-explanatory, isn't it?
Number 9.
Because number 1 is the start of the cycle. It's the first number after
Number
0. It's
9
the first step.
expressed in
So let's say
German.
you've had a really trashy day, because this can mean
7,
day-to-day stuff, not
8,
just
9.
big goals, but day-to-day stuff. Say you've had a really crappy start to the day. Maybe if you're seeing the miracle number 1, then life's, wanting to.
Well, you've been giving us a lot of number 2.
Start, a new avenue to follow, a new train of thought, for example.
Sure smells like
Okay, so what if your number adds down to 2? Then you have the number 2 miracle number, and the benefit that the universe is trying to give to you is connection and support. So how can
Drink.
this work? Well,
Jen, I think you had that one first.
So, miracle number. One is your miracle number, and 2 is your. Would that be a double 1 miracle number?
It's a double whammalooza.
And
Thanks,
if-
RJ. I couldn't remember what the word.
I can't remember the right way to say it, but if you are 1 out of 2 twins from the same egg, you have the number, the miracle number 2. So what does your twin have as a miracle number? It can't be
I've
the
always
same,
wondered
can it?
that about that identical twins. Which one was first?
Chicken or the egg?
One of them
Depends
had to be
if
there
they were
first,
Siamese.
right?
That's true.
How do you know? One of
You
one
would have to
of them
trust
is
the
just
doctor.
one of them is just a copy. The other one is the original.
So he's
That's
saying
true.
identical twins. One of them has a miracle number. What about fraternal twins?
Oh, that was injected by me,
Well,
not
that's-
by him.
Oh,
But
okay.
yeah.
Fraternal twins are just what do
I'm
you
a
call
twin.
that?
Well, let me
They're-
get this
they're a-
straight
they're a
now.
member of a
Romulus and Remus
fraternity
met with
before
the
they even get
Gemini
married.
twins.
Yeah, that's wow.
And they
I
got
was
together,
born
so that
first,
made
so-
4, which is the thing that you do when you swing in golf. And that's about balls that fall into 18 holes that adds up to 9 if you add the 18 together. And 18 is the age of consent in certain states for drinking. And so drink!
But it's down to
For-
13 in some states for driving, at least.
Okay, well, we can
Which
drink to
is
13
scary
too.
as
I think
hell.
we need it.
Fraternal twins are just uterine promiscuity.
True.
Yeah, yeah.
Tornado,
let's get to
you
see
had your
while
hand
he's going
up?
to work on number 3 here.
Yeah, we had Tornado with the hand up. We'll go over there real quick, and then we'll get back on to our video.
Yeah, well, he did say that if you see the miracle number 2, you get support from the universe. But honestly, if I see the miracle number 2 coming from you, it's going to be coming out of a bowl. In other words, I'm saying you're full of bullshit.
And here
I
I,
believe
thought
that's
you were going for the
horseshit.
420 bowl. Yeah.
All right. Well, we are going to continue on.
Ah, crap.
We like to feel connection from others, don't we? We like to feel wanted and needed by
Oh,
other people.
yes,
Not that it's
let's all
totally
get our
necessary, but it's
umbilicals
nice
out.
to have that connection. So it can come in the form of a nice conversation with somebody, a deep connection
With
with
numbers?
somebody over the phone that you never thought you'd have, or within the family, for example. Perhaps a new relationship. Well, so what if your miracle number then is number 3? Well, number 3 is related. The benefit it's trying to give you is creativity and joy. This can come in the form of bursts of laughter. It can come.
I just want to say something first. I mean, he's just putting like creativity or joy. I mean, that could be anything, and it has nothing to do with whether your
Right.
miracle number was 3 or not. Like,
Neapolitan ice cream.
it's so ambiguous and
He is,
just
as usual, he is as useless as astrology.
yeah. It's just so blatantly stupid.
So three-way plugs are more creative than ungrounded electric plugs?
Hold on.
So okay, you take 2 poops on the sidewalk, and one looks like Trump, and the other one looks like George Bush. Is that creativity or just chance?
Yeah, and
Or
if
is
you
there
split and you
offspring?
merge them together and spread them apart again to make 3, see, now you've got a whole new miracle number, which is you've whiled away your time playing with poop.
Tornado, you had a drink call on that one?
Yes! I actually hope that he says the magic 8. I hope he says that the miracle number 8 will be associated with an answer to questions. In which case, I'm pretty sure the answer when you shake the miracle number 8 will be ask again later.
Yeah, I feel like
Okay.
it's the same kind
What
of
is the-
logic.
What is the numerological assignation of Punch the Cobra?
69.
It's
That's again, 1 is a lonely number.
That's true. All right, shall we continue on?
You know what? I made it. I might as well embrace it.
We're almost
Yes,
we're almost halfway through.
Yeah, so now you really want to embrace your Cobra on a live stream. That's yeah, okay.
Yeah,
Fair
let's
enough.
not.
Daring, but you know, it's a thing.
He doesn't
All
have a
right.
camera. Of course, we can hear everything.
Well,
Torpedo
shall
just
we
needs to
continue
change his
on?
name to Punch the Cobra.
Yeah.
I still think we need to have that as a theme song to Punch the Cobra, Punch the Cobra.
All right, shall we continue on then?
Oh, damn it, we didn't delay long enough.
Yeah,
Nope.
fine. Let's go.
All right, here we go, guys.
Down for really smart ideas for this project that you're about to build.
Smart ideas.
Or for me, for example, a really good idea for a video like this one, which I think is a great idea for a video. And if you do like it, please like down below and leave a comment if you like, because it does help the YouTube algorithm,
Well
which
done.
helps
Got
me.
that part right.
Yeah, and I really appreciate the comments. I do tend to reply to all of them so long as I have time. Although may I say thank you for the last video, the repeating number video, that's gone viral. And there's like, I don't know, 600-700 comments on there. I am trying to slowly get through to you.
Blah,
if you've
blah,
commented on
blah.
them.
Get on with
And
the
thank you
video.
if you've subscribed, if you're a new subscriber, I really appreciate you being here. So 3, creativity and joy. The ideas for a video, for example, or you know, just bursting out into song that makes you feel joyful. This is what the universe is trying to bring to you. So what if it?
Oh
what if your
yeah,
miracle
people go
number
around
is 4?
acting like they're
Well,
in a
the
musical
benefit
all the
is
time.
stability and security. We know
Drink, double
that 4 is the basis for most foundations. You know, 4.
Yes, Tornado?
No. I believe someone already made this joke, but if you come up with the miracle number 4, then you better start swinging that golf club, and you better start warning people out we're on the green.
But 4 is twice the miracle as 2.
He's literally saying that 4 will give you stability and security.
Aha.
Well,
Ew,
no.
why would
if
I want that?
Stability and security, I'm gonna. No, trust me. If I want stability and security, I'm gonna go for a 9.5, which is one of these Squire locks, or at least how much one of these Squire padlocks weighs. And here's a plug for Squire: buy their Ultimate Series padlock. That thing can take 50 BMG rounds without flinching. Shameless Squire plug.
RJ, you had your hand up?
Doesn't have a
Yeah, I'm just
nervous
thinking
system.
that Daniel Radcliffe here really shouldn't have snorted those bath salts.
I think you might be right.
Florida
Bo,
man.
Bo, you also had your hand up?
Yeah, I wonder if this guy is not a liar, which I'm still convinced he is.
Liar for
Would
Jesus.
be surprised? Would it be a surprise if he tried to figure out for how long after each video upload he should count the number of comments under that video and try and figure out what that number meant, and just further complicate things by looking at the the number of answers to the different comments made, and then trying to go in a pitfall of
You know what's frightening? He might actually do that.
Maybe we should go to the comment section and suggest it.
Tell us what the universe says from the comments in here.
Place your bets. The miracle number 8 will be answers to questions, in which case the answer will be ask again later.
If
But they used the
This is just so
D20
painful.
inside the
If it's-
inside the 8 ball, so.
If it's 3, excuse me, if it's 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, why isn't it 3? Or 2th, or 1th?
Yeah, there you go. But then the French say 99 is like 4 20s and 19, so go figure.
Oh boy.
Oh, that sounds like a base 20s? That's not...
Yeah. It's almost like everybody makes up their own concepts of numbers, and this nincompoop doesn't know that the word version that he uses is highly culturally specific.
Biased.
Yeah.
More religious bias.
Now, if we had Plato here, or Euclid, or somebody that knew his real number shit, abstractions, it would be totally independent of base. It would be all geometry, where 1s and 2s and 3s really mean something unique, and they're not determined by the symbols that are used for them.
Then again, if Plato met this guy, if Plato or Euclid met this guy, they'd be rolling in their graves.
Yeah,
Well, if they met him, they wouldn't be
Play-Doh
dead.
Is the little set that you can buy at the kids' toy shop.
Oh, Play-Doh.
At least 10,000 RPM.
All right, let us continue on. We're halfway through. Woo.
Yay!
Yay!
Ooh, what number is that? Is that our miracle number?
It's 618.
Ah, there must be something in that.
That's 15. So your miracle number is 6.
Yeah.
Nope,
Which
I got
number-
nothing.
Actually,
As long as we're not talking about miracle mineral water.
Hold on. Wait, did you just say the miracle number is sex?
6.
Hey, that's
So
how
speak for yourself.
that's how I pronounce it. You know, when I'm
6.
talking my native language.
Same thing
Yeah,
with
well.
sex. Yes, you know, that's all that.
Sex. Yeah, it's pronounced sex.
Yes.
Yeah.
And in Germanese as well, yeah.
And Purple, you had your hand up?
yeah, 6.18 is the golden ratio that we were talking about earlier.
Aha!
No, it's 1.618.
Oh, jeez.
You can't just put points and stuff in there.
I
in the
think
middle
people
and
could
put
just
the
find a meaning to any kind
Well.
of number.
Jen, some of us make sure that we put our points in whenever we can.
Oh,
And
All right.
remember,
Okay.
folks,
Well,
we
stop putting your
practice
point in
safe
things, so.
Points poking something.
Yeah, don't poke with just the point. All right,
That's true.
let us continue on.
4 walls on a house, 4 leg pillars to a chair and a table, usually. So it's talking about stability, isn't it? We
No,
have many forms of
because
stability.
Jen,
using
what about
4
those
legs,
tripod chairs?
Mental stability for a little bit.
drink.
We've got a bit of a crap.
Yes,
Yeah.
Bo?
I have to be pedantic. Well, I'm always pedantic.
That's true.
4 legs, whenever we're talking about a table or a chair or whatever the hell, 4 legs is not a great idea for stability.
No.
You dumb fuck.
Mm-hmm.
3 legs, however, perfect.
Yeah, that's why they
That
have
is
like
perfect.
milking stools.
That
and
is
things.
the absolute perfect number of legs.
and why
Period.
are manhole covers round?
Not all of them are.
Because it's the only shape that can't fall inside of itself.
Yeah, but some of them are actually oval. But yeah,
Interesting.
yeah. Again, just dumb. Yeah. Well, okay. Another good pause there. He still seems blank.
Super chat, super chat.
Super chat? What the hell is that? I almost forgot what those were. We had a $2 super chat from Cajun Crustacean who says, my 10-month-olds are more coherent than this joker. Yeah.
Cajun, please, for the love of your kids, tell me they're not watching or listening to this nonsense.
Even at 10 months old, that's too early to start them on this.
That's true.
All right.
That would be abuse.
All right. Let us continue on.
Yeah.
Every day, then maybe the 4's trying to bring you mental stability in this moment.
May the 4 be
or
with you.
perhaps emotional stability. It can also mean, though, if we look at it from like projects, if we're starting projects, could be the stability of that project moving forward, and security as well in your own well-being, securing yourself.
Gosh, this is
Five,
gibberish.
then. 5 is the most well known, for me at least, because my life is ever changeful. 5 is trying to give you the benefit of change. So what sort of changes? Well, we're looking at potentially changes in your home environment, changes in your work environment perhaps, but also most importantly for the spiritual journey, change, transformation in you. Perhaps you're undertaking some sadhana, some spiritual work.
Yes, Tornado.
So does it mean transformation in general? Because in that case, that would explain why there are 5 good Transformers in Michael Bay's original movie, Transformers.
There, see, it all makes sense now, doesn't it?
Well, there were 5 up until Jazz bit the big one.
Well, then it's the end of the world.
That was 5 plus 4 plus 3 plus 2 plus 1.
We're starting to see patterns here.
There has never been anything good in any Michael Bay movie.
Hey!
Who was that woman who was in the first one? She was pretty good.
Megan Fox.
Of course, Tornado knows who that was.
And yeah.
Oh dear.
And what would by the way, what would Wiki's magical number be then? Nah, never mind. Yikes. And yeah, Wiki is not that hard to pronounce. Jeez. Just like anemone is also not that hard to pronounce.
So being halfway through, we're halfway to enlightenment, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
I know.
Just want to make sure that we're measuring it correctly.
Hey, good one,
Wiki,
Crypto.
not with Wiki.
Yeah. Nice.
Hey.
This is the I shoved a salt lamp up my ass face.
So last time I paused, we were at 618. So that equaled 15 if you add up all 3 numbers. And now we're at 726, which also adds up to 15.
What? You still have to take the
universe is trying to tell us that we're wasting our time watching this video.
Exactly.
I do exist, yelled the man. That may be, said the universe, but that doesn't preclude any responsibility on my part.
Your mileage may vary.
Let us continue on here.
Yeah.
The daily spiritual practices that we use to bring about the highest aliveness and intensity in the human system. Well, when we do that, we're starting to change naturally, aren't we? And these transformations come in the form of you, for example, like a Kundalini awakening or an aha moment where we realise a lot about ourselves.
Okay.
That's ahas here.
Of course, if you don't know what's
display
happening,
of
or
the
you're
jazz
starting
hands
to watch
routine
the
in
last, you don't know where you're going,
the
down below
number
you can
3
sign
jazz
up for
hands.
this sadhana. It's free to apply
There you
for
go.
on the Awakening Coaching link down below. The coaching isn't free, but it's free to apply, and I promise I'll always look at your application as well.
Oh, it's free to apply. Oh,
If
thank you.
you like something more free, then down below there's a free breathing practice. It's the start of a process called cosmic double breathing. That's free down below. It will awaken some freedom inside. It will hopefully transform the mind from an aggressive one into a really relaxed one if you continue.
Pliable
to
ball of
and
mush.
of course down below through going through an awakening experience. And it's
I'm
frightening.
literally starting to get that whole face going.
Then please join us down below in a free Facebook community. It's free. I'll never charge you for it, and there's some amazing people in there.
Oh, isn't that good? Because it ain't worth anything.
So 5 is change and transformation. Hopefully, spiritual transformation if you're on this channel, but it could mean
Turning
changes
into a
to
butterfly.
finances, changes to the relationships, home, work. So what if your miracle number is 6? Well, then if your miracle number is 6, then life is trying to give you healing.
Yes, Jen?
If he's going to go through here and describe how each number, what if each number scenario is your miracle number, we're going to be here for literally ever.
Oh, I think he only runs up to 9.
I was going to say, it doesn't go into double digits.
Go into the 12 and 13s, and so you got to admit he's going to be really pretty limited on the number of prime numbers here.
Yeah, well, once he gets to 10, he's got to start back at 1. So.
Are you saying he doesn't
using decimals?
No 11D?
No 11D.
11.
But that's
no
11.
11.
That's 1 plus 1.
Yeah.
All right.
Plus 11.
Let's see if we can.
I
Let's
wish
see if
he
we
had
can
gone
almost
the
finish
binary
this one
code
out.
world. This could have been a much shorter video.
Let's see what he's got for
0 and 1
6.
and he's done.
Let's see what he's got for
It's just too
6,
hard to
7,
think
8, and
about.
9.
And community. So how can this look? Well, new friendships. How can this look as well? It can look, well, if you've been looking drab or, you know, black eyes and tired, then the 6 might be there to say, we're going to fix that up.
It can't do
it can
shit.
make you look well, it can make you look bright, it can make your eyes shine. This is what the 6 is trying to offer you. More deeply, again, if you're doing the sadhana on the yogic side of it.
Oh, that's what
numbers
numbers
do
offering
kind
me.
of saying,
What the hell can numbers do to my eyes except made my eyes hurt?
These
Shine.
old that you carry along well, sadhana is the practice,
Oh,
the
boy.
yogic practice.
Channel number 5
to-
could run your turban car, but I'm not entirely sure what 6 can do.
All right. Let us continue on with our video, but try not to talk over it too much, please.
He's about
we're
to
trying to
massage
survive.
an astral chakra.
You're not allowed to survive. It's
Also,
movie night, Bo.
panel members, look in the internal chat. For goodness sake.
We're almost done. We only got 3 minutes.
Hey, 3. That's
Yeah,
an
but he's
important
about
number.
to blow out this magic number thing, I think. Maybe.
All right. Well, let's see what else he's got.
to obliterate these in you. And if you're seeing 6 as your miracle number, if all of the single digit numbers in your synchronicity add down to 6, then it's trying to give you that healing. 7, for the miracle number 7, it's trying to, 7's connected to spiritual aspects, seeing the unseen, and it's trying to give you deeper sense of purpose.
Yes.
Yes, seeing the unseen, like radio waves and electricity and microwaves and just about everything that can be detected in some form or another. Oh, oops.
I thought he was talking about I See Dead People. From that movie with, what's his name?
I feel like I've seen dead people. but
Magnificent.
Well, the only way to keep dead people around is you gotta ice them.
That's
Yeah.
true.
Otherwise, they get
And that was,
really bad.
Yeah, another magnificent piece of work by the child actor, although I think he was better in AI. In fact, I got kind of scared of him in AI. He was so good. That kid, although he's adult now. But, oh well.
That does seem
Do
to
you think
happen.
he still sees dead people?
Probably. All right.
Ah, this guy's painful.
Yeah. Chris, you had your hand up?
Yeah, I swear he was about ready to say, "Sword of Omens, give me sight beyond sight." Yeah, that was.
Well, if he had an inventive mind, he might. But not looking forward to that. I mean, let's at least have some higher level
God, Cat.
trap here. This is so banal.
I
You could
I
cut
guess
that
I'm
out of
showing
a
my age
fortune
with that
cookie.
reference. I'm sorry.
Would you buy a used car from this guy?
I wouldn't even buy a used tricycle.
All right. Sorry.
Yeah,
I was
go and
typing.
massage his chakra there.
This kitty here is driving me nuts. I try to move my mouse and the cat pushes his head against my hand so I can't move my mouse.
And what's your sacred numbers on your cat?
Oh, that's true. I haven't asked the cat what his
9
miracle
there's
plus
the
number
8
is.
problem.
plus 7 plus 6
The
plus
universe
5
is
plus
trying to
4
talk
plus
to your
3
cat,
plus
and it won't listen.
Fucking cat.
Yeah.
All right, here we go, guys.
Purpose and meaning. Oh, wow. Speaking of the awakening coaching, I've just had somebody apply. Thank you very much for applying, if that was just you.
Remember?
So,
It's
and
free
if you want to apply, you
apply.
can do down below. More than welcome to.
He did this live and
So,
he's not
sorry,
blushing?
7, deeper meaning and purpose. For example, me, you know, with this work, I was seeing lots of miracle numbers pertaining to 7 when I was about to start doing this work. I love this work.
What?
I get to help people,
Work.
I get to see smiling people, I get to bring joy, hopefully. Who knows, that's not up to me, that's up to you.
Oh,
to-
you're
to people.
missing
And
it at
hope
the moment.
in a moment
Yeah,
where
and
sometimes
joy
they
is
feel
not the
hopeless.
word you're looking
And that
for.
brings a lot of deep meaning and a lot of deep
Well, they
purpose.
have
So
joy
if you're
when he
seeing the
leaves the
7,
room.
prepare for something like that. It could also mean a little bit of a aha moment if you're doing some sort of self-improvement work in yourself. it can mean this.
Platitudes,
So what if your
platitudes,
miracle number is 8?
platitudes.
This one's everyone's favourite one. 8 is the number of manifestation, of financial success,
is
of
it
abundance,
now?
of prosperity. So what if we see 2, 2, 2, 2?
No.
That adds down to 8,
8
doesn't it? So your miracle number
is
8.
infinity
And in
while
that
being
sense,
drunk.
life is trying to give you the abundance that you've been craving for so long. So this is probably, for me, because I'm
Or
that
a
way
beta
based,
with
the most
anxiety
exciting
issues.
one. So how does that look? It's looking from it from this perspective. It's looking at changing the bank balance, perhaps universe. And finally, number 9. Number 9's the nicest
Number 9?
one, I think,
Number
for me.
9?
And that's
Number
the
9?
miracle
Number
number
9?
9.
We're on the same page,
Completions.
Jenny.
Completions of a karmic cycle. For example, if you've
For
been
all
going
of you
through your dark night of the
youngsters, you
soul
can
or something,
Google it.
The completion's coming with 999. Or what if you're going through an abusive relationship that you know is no good for you?
Well, we're
And you might
experiencing a
start
bit of
seeing
that
nines as
now.
your little sign
And
to say,
also,
"All right, now it's time
don't
for me
you
to
dare
leave
fuck with that
This
shit,
is all
because you don't
wrapped
know
up now.
shit
We're done."
about that shit. Fuck off.
Things like that, completions
yeah.
in the cycles, and of course, naturally, that's the completion of the number cycle, isn't it? The single-digit number cycle, and that's why it's representation of completions in
Okay,
your life.
one-eyed,
Hold on.
blinky crap. Yeah.
I hope this video helps. Thank you very
It doesn't.
much for making that repeat.
Oh,
All
you
right.
teacher.
What this guy doesn't understand is that in the moment before the Big Bang, there was only one number, and it was the Big Bang that created all the other numbers.
And then they all got together and started having this sex, and that produced a strong nuclear force.
Cat, stop.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think it all works out now.
And they've been at it long enough now that there's an infinite number of numbers.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what? The Big Bang. There was. Yeah, I think
What
the Big
number?
Bang number was. It was 69.
Is that a bang or
When
is that
mommy
a
number
fair
and
play?
daddy number really love each other and they try to get together. And
Chris,
they-
you're roboting
Oh.
really bad.
Yeah, Chris, massive QRM there. Massive QRM.
QRL?
Yeah, it's a ham
Because
thing.
I'm trying to load up Discord at the same time.
That'll do it.
My poor little computer can't handle it.
Yeah.
You can't
All
handle
right.
the Discord.
Well,
sorry.
that was the end of that video. So we did make it through.
Yippee.
Can we leave now, or?
Double feature.
let's
Double
see.
feature.
Yeah,
I
some
feel
of us
like
have to
punching
actually
something.
work, Tornado.
I do have my little hand up, though.
You do. What is up, RJ?
Yeah, I just want to point out that there is that kind of mystic tradition in the mathematicians, Euclid and all the rest, and Pythagoras back in the Greek times that got way deeper than this idiot here who can't get past counting numbers. Because they were grappling with the serious weird shit in mathematics, like their realization that some numbers were in fact irrational, like pi and the square root of 2. And this was like, shit! This is deep secrets of the universe, man. And they would keep it very, very secret in their like religion cults that they would have about the numbers. That's at least pretentious claptrap, but it's at such a higher level of pretension than the kind of fortune cookie blandness this poor guy, Jamie, is offering us.
Yeah.
And thus, the seeds of the Illuminati was born.
Yes, the Illuminati. If all we had were candles that were left over when they closed down the Home Depot.
A certain president's last cabinet meeting.
Yeah.
Oh, Kilo, Pug, and Kitty.
Kitties and pugs.
Has your one-eyed cat got any more abuse from idiots?
No, nobody else has called him a disabled cat.
That's good. I tell you,
Yeah.
you have to sink pretty damn low to complain about a one-eyed cat.
Exactly. All right. Well, I think with that, we've been live for about an hour and a half, and we did only get through one video tonight, but it's been
was
a
a really stupid one.
pretty shitty work week, and this coming work week is not going to be any better, including work today. So I definitely think we're going to call it a night. Does anybody have any final thoughts or anything they'd like to add or shill or say?
Quiet padlocks.
Yeah.
Padlock in the mid.
Yeah.
Well,
Buy
I
all
may
my
not be-
books.
I may not be qualified to say so, but I'm pretty sure
I-
numerology is a bunch of poo-poo.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
I agree.
It's not even high quality poo-poo, but you do encounter it all through occultism in one way or another. You find it in tarot, you find it in astrology, numerology in that ways, and in Bible code and all of that stuff that goes over to that area. So it's a pretty ecumenical, broad-ranging woo that pops up in a lot of wacky areas. So this will give you a primer to recognize it when you see it.
It's still woo.
Yeah.
Chris Kelling, did you have something you wanted to add?
Yeah, I didn't do it fast enough. I was trying to post a meme up on the Discord server. That's why I was roboting there for a moment.
Ah, gotcha.
Bad
I'll
dog.
just describe it. It's an old Gary Larson cartoon, one of the Far Sides, where he has Einstein standing in front of a board with a whole bunch of numbers and math symbols and stuff like that, and he goes, Einstein realized that time is money. Yeah, you have the little $sign down in the corner. So I thought it was funny and thought it was kind of apropos to this to tonight's tomfoolery. Indeed.
And all of us can go home and figure out what our miracle number is.
Well, TP Seeker in the live chat says, I want a refund. His opening mentioned yoga. I didn't see any yoga happening, and I wore a tutu. Well, I'm sorry about that, TP Seeker. I'm sorry to disappoint you.
Yeah.
Well,
TP,
it was
you
sort
use
of
that-
like yoga because it didn't mat her.
That's a bad one, RJ.
I know,
TP,
really,
you
that
use that excuse. I've seen you use that excuse before. If you want to wear a tutu, that's fine. We're not going to pay you for it.
Well, that's their sacred number. Otherwise, they'd be wearing like a 3-3 or something.
Oh my goodness.
or a onesie.
Yeah.
Oh dear. All right, Bo, I think had your hand up.
Gotta make some drink.
Yeah, I do, yeah. I have to find it again. Hold on, damn it. I thought I had a good one, but then
Your
RJ
sanity,
made me
that's long gone.
look up another one, but
Blame it on me.
damn it, I'll just use this one instead. What happened when Captain Bluebeard fell overboard in the Red Sea?
You left a purple stain?
He got marooned.
Bo.
Well, and for for this evening's Captain Billy's Whiz Bang book quote.
Maybe this one will be better for this numerology stupidity. What has 8 legs, 8 arms, and 8 eyes? Yeah, I know it's too easy. It's 8 pirates. But what do you call a pirate with 2 eyes and 2 legs?
A rookie?
A rookie?
Yeah. It's a stupid thing.
Oh dear.
On that theme, see the claymation the pirate movie or whatever the hell it was. It's awfully funny. It's got Charles Darwin and it's very cute.
Oh, the pirate. Oh, I remember that one.
Yeah, it's absolutely delightful. Everything they do is droll and clever.
Hysterical.
Yeah.
It's an old.
While we're on theme.
My cat needs his nails cut. That's an uphill battle.
Oh boy.
All right. Well, with that, I do want to say thank you to everybody for coming. Thank you, everybody in the live chat and on the panel. Don't forget, Saturday, I forget what day, I almost said yesterday, meaning Saturday. Saturday.
It is Saturday today.
Yeah, I know, I'm all screwed up. Saturday is the Shill Show. We have the Silly Shills Show.
It's easy for you to say.
And then Sunday we have the Uncalled For over on the iNetwork. And
Did anyone call for that?
Nope, it was uncalled. And on Sunday, Sean and I and somebody else are going to be going out to do some flat Earth testing with the drones and stuff like that. So that should be.
You will report if you actually find evidence that the Earth is flat. Okay.
Of course. I have a feeling that won't happen, but you know.
We want to be first on the.
We're gonna take the drones out. I have my drone is the Mavic 2 Pro, and then he's got the Wakira. So between the two of us and.
Sean, have you been stocking up on that cojones to fly that thing?
A little bit, yeah.
It's a bitch when it's not fully automated too.
Who are we going with on Sunday, Sean?
Recording video if you're just droning on.
It's going to be Jesse Kozlowski.
That's our
yeah,
job.
that's it.
Leave the birds
Jesse
alone when you
Kozlowski.
fly.
I almost forgot.
I do
Yeah,
have one more thing.
seagulls, damn them.
I don't know if we're going to have Game of Fools. I don't know if Sparrow's in the chat or not. I haven't seen Shadow. But if we do, Game of Fools Saturday night at 10:45 Eastern. And basically a bunch of us get together, stream a game. Lately we've been doing Cards of Humanity. Sometimes we do Jackbox. And we just make fools of ourselves and laugh at our stupid jokes and stuff like that. So.
I still haven't won a single game.
Well, it does sound like a lot of fun. I've seen quite a few of them.
I came close last time we did it, so.
Yeah, well, Shadows or Sparrow's in the chat, but I don't know if he has an answer to whether we're doing it or not this week.
Right. Yeah, I haven't heard from Shadow yet.
I don't know if Shadow has schoolwork that she has to
she had
finish up
midterms last
or
week,
what.
so.
Awesome. Yeah, so we have that, and yes, buy RJ's books. That's important.
No, there's neat stuff in them.
Yeah, stuff and things. I've been told.
And the fiction stuff can be your handy temporal escape. I mean, you really can't beat 1872 for not being 2020.
I mean, your books are still lacking pictures, so I haven't read them yet. There's a serious lack of pop-ups.
I'm busy at work on the second Paralogs of Fog novel.
Awesome.
Yep.
And Sean, I know you had some stuff out on your community tab lately.
Oh, I just posted a public thing that I had for members only. It's a committee that I did when I was, getting screwed over by weather. But yeah, it's up now for everybody to see instead of just members.
Awesome.
So.
Everybody go check that out as well. Sean likes to fiddle with his middies.
Oh.
So in other words, he's like Tornado.
I'm not sure I would quite put it that way, but
Tornado likes to listen to music and then redo it using various music programs and combine it with other music and stuff.
Alrighty. Well, if anybody else has anything to say,
because everybody wants to hear the Star Spangled Banner mixed with manic depression.
I recommend Reason and Reactor.
Alrighty. Well, with that I think
Software.
we will call it a night. Thank you, panel, and yeah, say goodnight, panel.
Good night, panel. Don't accept any wooden penguins.
Night.
Good night, panel.